Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here again, and it is Wednesday the 24th of May. And as you can see, I already have my face makeup on. So let's go through what's already on the face so we can jump right into the eyes. I am doing a fiery orange and red eye look and lip look today, which I'm excited for. I kind of have already done one, but it's kind of on the softer side. We're going to be a little bit more intense today because I'm feeling the heat, and I want the kids to feel the heat because they are not about to play me. We're on one of the most difficult, challenging days in my schedule of 7 days. It is day 7. Day 7 and day 1 tend to be challenging. Day 1 used to be my most challenging day, but now it's day 7. It shifted to day 7. So let's go ahead and get started. What I used to prime my face today, I combined the Cover FX mattifying primer with acne treatment with the Boots number 7 Beautifully Matte Makeup Base. Both of these, I believe, have salicylic acid in them. They're both to help mattify and fight acne. This one's just more silicone based and this one's more creamy, so I just mixed both of them together on my face as a primer. Then I went in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 360 Mocha. This is literally my skin in a bottle. Of course, on camera, I always come off ashy or green or some weird color, but in person, this just looks so beautiful with my skin. Maybelline products in their darkest shade match me perfectly, which I'm thankful for. So maybe I'll try their cushion foundation. I don't know yet. But yes, this shade Mocha 360 matches me perfectly. It is such a beautiful shade, and this foundation is great for every day. So yep, Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. As you can see, 360 Mocha. That's what that looks like. My skin in a bottle. Then I decided to try something a little bit different, and I heavy set my face using my translucent powders. I mixed my RCMA No Color powder with a little bit of my Coty Airspun powder, and I set my entire face using these heavy set. Like, I used a lot, which is probably why I'm looking a little bit more ashy than usual. But that Coty Airspun really keeps my makeup on all day. It's what I use during the summer to keep my makeup on. So Coty will get you right. It will keep your makeup on all day and night. And then I did just a little bit of light setting my face or contour just to add a little bit more color. Very basically in the hollows of my cheeks and on my forehead with my Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder in Milk Chocolate Finish, which is the darkest shade in that. Then after I did all that, before I highlighted, I decided to set my face with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. Looks like this. I actually really like this. I sprayed my face, drenched it, and then I let it air dry a little bit, but then I went in and pressed it into the skin using a beauty blender to really work it in and set my foundation in place. Like, I feel like this makeup isn't going to go anywhere and that it really will last all day. And then I probably won't even get oily because I feel like this is bulletproof. It doesn't hurt or anything. It doesn't feel tight, but just it feels and looks like locked in there. Not dry or anything, but it's just locked in there. So after that, I went in and I highlighted, and I used my Carly Bible palette. You guys know I love her highlights, and I plan to get her deluxe palette as well. And I went in with the golden one this time. And I did it kind of subtle. I kind of want a little bit more. Let's go ahead and change that. Just gonna dip this brush, this e.l.f. complexion brush, right into that color and stamp a little bit more on there. So that's the highlight I used. And then today I went in with a little bit of blush, a red blush, because I don't know, I just felt like blush. And I used my Beauty Treats matte blush palette. And I used the red right there in the middle. It's beautiful. I apply it very subtly. You can see it more in person without the bright lights than you can on camera, but do know that I do have on some blush today. And I just pressed it in like this, like so. I just pressed it onto my cheeks like this. You can probably kind of see it just a tiny bit. the lights. Like I said, it kind of washes me out. But yes, I applied that to the cheeks. So now we're going to move on to the eyes. I'm going to put this away. Okay, so I kind of did an orangey reddish look on Sunday, I think, but we're going to take it to the next level today. Like I said, a little bit more intense. We're going to start off with the Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills palette to get our crease started. I'm going to go ahead and just use the brush that's in here. I'm just going to wipe it off on a tissue. And we're going to go into the shade Real Gar first. This nice orange shade right on the end. I'm going to apply that into the crease using the brush from the palette, the fluffy side of it. So this is going to be our transition color. One of our transition colors. I'm going to kind of do two transition colors, you'll see. And this is a matte shadow. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows. They are very pigmented. They're just awesome. And make sure that you apply this from inner to outer corner in the crease and slightly above the crease. It's really packing it on, blending it out. All right, other eye. I haven't used this palette in a while, but I love it. It truly is beautiful. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows. There's like my favorite palettes. I have almost all of her palettes that she has released. I'm kind of paletted out. I do want to get the other Juvia's Place, the Sahara, and the new one. And then I think I'm like done with palettes for a while because I have more than enough. Alright, so now I'm just going to blend the edges of this eye. It came out a little bit more harsh than the other eye. Alright, so we have that applied, as you can see. Now we're going to go into the shade Red Ochre, which is another matte shadow right here in the middle. It's like a deep red, kind of the same color as the blush I have on, but a little bit less vibrant. It's not as intense, but it is like a reddish shade. I'm going to apply that in the crease as well, using the same brush. This is going to be kind of like our second transition color. I'm not overlapping it completely, but it's definitely like being layered on. You can see how that's a little bit darker than this eye. Now, a little bit deeper. And that's all we want. You don't have to take it all the way in, but really focusing that. I'm not going to take it all the way into the inner corner, but in this area, basically, you want to overlap and just kind of deepen it up a little bit. All right. Now I can get started on the lid colors. I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place palettes for my lid colors, for the most part. I'm pretty sure. And let me just look through them because I have 3 of them to see which one is going to be best suited for today. Have some ideas. I'm going to sit that one there. Yeah. Definitely want that color. And then I'm pretty sure there's one in here that I really want. Okay. So I am first going to go into the Nubian palette, the original one that has the smaller pans and is a little bit smaller than all the rest. So we're going to start with. So pretty. If you're wondering what's going on with my hair, I have it in a puff. I just have my satin bonnet on because some of my hair falls down a little bit. So I'm trying to like shape it a little, but not really, but I don't know. I don't even know. Look at this. I had my hair tied on. You can see that kind of line of demarcation. I don't even care today, to be honest. Let my puff loose. I refreshed it today with some Cantu. I do to do my wash and go. This is an old wash and go. It's looking a little ratchet. But you know what? We'll worry about that later. It's kind of dry. I need to wash my hair. Maybe I'll do that tonight. So then it will be nice for Friday. They have their graduation Friday. And I just want to look nice for myself because, yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. Anyways, back to the Nubian palette. We're going to take this shade right here all over the lid. It does not have a name. See, it's kind of a reddish color. I'm just going to use my finger and apply that all over the lid. I don't know why it's coming off like kind of orangey gold on camera. I'm just looking into the computer monitor to do this, which probably isn't the best thing since I can't really see. Oh yeah, so this is coming off kind of orange on my lid. That's okay. It's gonna be our first lid color. Kind of like the base. This might turn into a halo look. I just got an idea. Okay. And I already have an outfit picked out to match my look today. I tried to do that beforehand. So I definitely have clothes that'll match this look. I don't have to worry about it being too bright or whatever. I have a dress that matches this perfectly. All right, so we have our little base down. Next, we're going to go into the Nubian 2 palette. The Nubian 2. I'm going to go into the shade called Ya. In the corner up here, as you can see, that is a little bit more metallic of an orange. I'm going to place that right over top, actually. Well, kind of focusing on the outer 2/3. Using my finger as well. You can see that just made it boom, pow. It's giving a lot more power and impact. And now I'm just going to take it on the entire lid. I changed my mind. I'll cover the entire lid with it now. So I laid it right over top of that other shadow. As you can see, it's a beautiful, super metallic orange shade. It's gorgeous. Huh, beautiful. All right. Again, I just used my finger for that. So we are done with this palette. That's the only shade we're going to use is that Ya shade that I just applied to my lids. Isn't that beautiful? And I actually don't want to put any of this on my lower lash line. We're just going to keep it on the lid today. That's so pretty. Moving back to the Nubian palette, the first one. I'm going to take that color that we use as a base and I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line using this Sigma Line Perfector E68 brush because it was one of the first ones I saw. I'm just going to dip my brush in here and we're going to begin applying this to the lower lash line. I really like this brush because it is fast and precise. Like you don't really have to worry about making mistakes unless you have a shaky hand. It just applies it exactly where you want it. Really quickly. And without getting eyeshadow in your eye. With some of my other brushes, I always get eyeshadow in my eyeball. And then I end up tearing up on camera. Sometimes you guys can see it, I'm sure. So far, this look is coming out really pretty, really nice. Okay. I'm going to take this same brush and dip into the shade Red Ochre from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm going to blend this color onto the outer one half of my lower lash line to deepen up this orange and to add some depth and dimension to the outer part of my eyes. Send me on my doo-doo-doo. That song stuck in my head. It's one of the songs I'm playing as like a pre-graduation ceremony song, and like after, as people are like leaving, to like encourage them to get out of the multi-purpose room. It makes it harder for people to talk and have a conversation when you're playing music really loud, which is the whole point of me playing music before it starts and after, just to keep people calm, quiet, encourage them to go take their photos and go on home. All right. So I think I'm also done with the Modern Renaissance palette now. We're going to take, oops, let me put this back in the drawer. Now I'm going to go into the Masquerade palette from Juvia's Place. And this is where our red is going to come in a little bit more, or maybe not. I thought the shade was a little bit more red. We're going to go into the blush I had on my eyes. We're not going to go into this palette. Not the blush I had on my eyes, but the blush I have on my cheeks, this deep red. And we're going to use that to further deepen up the outer V area and just add a little bit more of a red tone to this look. And I'm blah, 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 words. I'm going to use this Sigma Diffuse Crease Brush E38, going right into that blush. And I'm going to apply this in the outer V area and in the crease, just blending it. Like so. Like so, you see how that just added a little bit more intensity? And layered over top of the orange, it's coming off like a brighter red than our crease colors, which looks very pretty to me. I love how it's blending. Like the crease is deeper than the outer V, which I actually like the way that looks. You see what I'm saying? Ah, so pretty. With this brush, I'm also just going to take a little bit on the outer corner, just a little bit of my eye. This brush is made for blending and it's kind of big, so it's kind of hard to get in that area, but let's put a little bit out there. All right, time for the inner corners. That added just a little bit more to this look. So pretty. Loving all the looks I've been creating this week. Kind of running out of ideas, but not really. It's just, I don't want to be too crazy from school, you know, but everybody's been loving it so far. All right, for my inner corners, I'm going to go in with this shade over here. It's kind of like a rose gold, orangey, red gold shade right there. I'm going to put that in my inner corners because it has like a pinkish red orange tone to it. And I think that'd be really pretty instead of doing just a plain gold. And I'm going to take this random brush to apply it. And I'm going to spray my brush so it can be intense and we don't have to play games. Because if there's one thing Miss Ishman doesn't do, it's play games. Look at that. Pow. Blending it into the lower lash line as well, just a little bit. Look at these fiery eyes. Yes, this is what I wanted. One of the kids called me a zombie or a demon yesterday, something like that. For the turquoise look, y'all see when I upload all of these together, but like, you look like a zombie, you look like a demon. Guess they've never seen somebody as dark as me wear like a blue eyeshadow before. They were really kind of freaked out. And it was like 5th graders. I was like, I'm not dealing with y'all right now. Go away. So I'm loving the way my eyes came out. This is exactly what I wanted. This look is so pretty. It's kind of like this whole sunset eye trend that people do every year. Just reds and oranges. So let's do a lip color. I'm not going to do any liner with this. I'm just going to do mascara. Why am I putting this over there? Look at me. I'm going a little crazy. It stays up here. Okay. Like I said, I'm just going to do mascara, and I'm going to put on my Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot Mascara. I've been loving this thing. It's working for me. But you see that blush, that red, that orange. So, like I said, no liner, mascara only. For the lips, I already know I want to wear a red lip, and I'm going to wear this Jordana Modern Matte Lipstick in Matte Style. Let's see how bright this is. I don't want too bright red of a lip. Oh yeah, this is really bright. Ooh. Okay. That'll just be our base then. Yeah, that's a little bit too bright for the look I want today. And let's add in a little bit of this Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Red Velvet Cake. Let's see how that looks with this. Layered on top of this Jordana Modern Matte Lipstick. I feel like this is too bright of red. I need a little bit deeper red. I think this will do the trick. If I can get it open. Never worn this shade before, so we'll test out another liquid lip. Oh yes. Oh yeah, girl. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Kind of. Still a little bit bright. I'm gonna use my finger to blend this out. Which also helps to kind of shear down the color. This is really pigmented. Like, a little bit goes a long way. As you saw, I didn't even apply it fully to like my lips like that. I kind of just put it in the middle and spread it out. Okay, I like this red a lot more with this look. I love this color. I'm kind of wanting it more sheer on my lips. Hopefully you guys can see that. Which I also like the way that it looks. I feel like this is really pretty. It's giving me all sorts of sunset, beachy vibes. So pretty. This look is gorgeous. I love it. Okay. Mascara. So you guys can end the video here. I'm just going to keep recording since this one isn't super duper duper long as the other ones. Just going to layer this mascara on to my lashes. Let me know what you guys think about the look. Do you like it? I am loving it. It's going to look so pretty with this long maxi dress that my mom got me in Washington State. She sent me for like my 21st or 22nd. I think it was my 22nd birthday. And it has orange and reds in it. Basically the colors of my makeup in it, of course. And it like matches my car. My car is like a deep orangey red color. I named my car Cinnamon because that's the name that it came, like the dealership named the color of it. So my car is named Cinnamon. So it's gonna look, I'm just gonna be very matchy with my vehicle today and my makeup and my dress. which I'm cool with. And I got a new iPhone. I need to show you guys that. My new phone came in. I dyed my hair. I got a new phone. Got a new phone number. Like, your girl is just like making moves. And I decided not to transfer my photos. So I'm leaving all of my old photos in the past. That's a big deal for me because I really hold on to pictures. I hold on to a lot of things. I'm trying to get better with that. Like, not holding on to pictures. Like, I don't need to save everything. Like, you know, just living more in the moment and not just reflecting back as much. It's good to reflect back every now and again, but like, I just hold on to too many pictures, especially photos. Like, I had over 5,000 pictures, and the lady was like, it's gonna take like a couple hours. I was like, I've already been here long enough. Nope. I said, let's just erase the iPhone. I don't need those photos. Erase it. My old phone. So I let the pictures go. I got the contacts, and that was it. Kind of had to start over with my apps. Like, I just had to re-download them, which is fine, but like, I decided to start over with my phone. So literally, I haven't taken any real selfies on my phone yet. I took one picture on Snapchat of me with my face looking oily and ratchet, but I haven't taken any true makeup photos. And I'm happy that today, like, this makeup came out so well, because today will be my first day testing out that new iPhone 7 Plus camera, boy. And I've never been that person to just have like the newest, latest phone, and that's really weird to me. Like, I have an iPhone 7 Plus now. And it matches my outfit. I just thought about that. It literally matches my makeup. Look at God. I didn't even think about that when I was doing my makeup, but now I realize that my phone matches my makeup. And that makes me happy. But I'm loving that this look came out. Like, guys, look at my eyes. This is just beautiful. This is gorgeous. This is an awesome summer look. Eye look. And I'm loving it with just mascara. I don't think I need liner. Like, it just speaks for itself. It's really pretty. I'm just trying to get my lashes in decency and order, which they are starting to pop. Okay, time for lower lashes. So after this, I'm just going to show you guys my phone. And then I'm going to get dressed, take some selfies. I actually have time today. It's only 6:13. I actually have time. I would actually be like 15 minutes, actually 20 minutes early if I left in the next 10 minutes to work. So I'm going to treat myself to breakfast today. I think I've gone like a week and a half without buying breakfast from Burger King. That's my favorite breakfast spot at the moment. And I really want an iced coffee this morning. I didn't make my tea this morning, so I'm going to pick up an iced coffee. Maybe get a breakfast croissant sandwich. And yeah, I've been eating school lunch as well because I already had money on my account. I just haven't been feeling like cooking, you know. I used to cook every Monday, and then like that kind of just fell off. Just got too busy, too lazy. Just don't feel like it. So I was also doing sandwiches, which I love a good sandwich. But I've been trying to find capicola. I love me some capicola. Y'all know I used to work at Jersey Mike's, and capicola is like a hot ham. It's like a spicy kind of ham. Stuff is good. Stuff is bomb. And I've been trying to find it in the store because everybody's like, oh, you can just get that at the store. But where, Sway? I've checked Walmart. I've searched the meat in Walmart. I'm up and down looking at the meat for me to eat. But yeah, I can't find any capicola anywhere. I also really like salami. Turkey, capicola, and salami. That would be my ideal sandwich with whatever kind of cheese. Havarti is my favorite cheese, but I don't think that's like for sandwiches. I feel like that should be like on crackers. Havarti with dill. Havarti with dill is my favorite kind of cheese. Now I sound really bougie, but shout out to the white man that wanted to marry me and his family for introducing me to the world of cheese. They're the ones who got me hooked on Havarti with dill and brie. I love me some brie cheese. That stuff is good too. Look how random I am. How we get talking about cheese? Really? I'm like doing my mascara talking about cheese and hot ham and capicola and sandwich meat. Yeah, I'm random. Alright, so I am satisfied with my lashes. They're not as like glamorous as they could be or as like big or thick. I'm doing more of like natural lashes today. They're not as kapuya in your face. I just want them to be nice. Alright, so this completes the look. I'm loving it. I'm also loving it with a little bit of blush. I just look very like summer, beach, sunset. With this puff too, my puff has grown. This is just a wash and go puff, guys, and it is getting kind of massive. So yay for hair growth, yay for great makeup, yay for a new phone. Let me go get my new phone to show you guys real quick, and then we will end this video. You can see the foundation is starting to look less ashy on camera. It still is when I get really close because of the light, but from back here you can tell that I'm not casket ready. But yeah, I really need to do my hair. It feels no bueno. Alright, so this is my new iPhone 7 Plus. I did the candy apple red color, which is why I was saying it matches my makeup. Oh, it's so big. That's one thing. But look, it's literally the size of my face. See, John, it's heavy. Like, I feel like if somebody was coming for you, you could just like hit them right in the right spot. Like their temple or in between the brows or wherever you're supposed to hit people to like knock them out with your iPhone 7 Plus, and it could be used as like a defense mechanism. Like I said, I got the candy apple red color. That's a picture of me modeling. Y'all probably seen that. Where we go? How I do this? Yeah, that's me modeling. Down here in the low country. So that's the like one of the only pictures I have in here, which I had to steal from my photographer's Instagram and then crop it because I can't find the link where he sent the pictures to me. Like, anyways. Yeah, I have like 0 pictures here except the ones from that photo shoot. And I did save one picture from the past of like my favorite foundations from like 2014 just to see if anything has changed and to kind of revisit some old products. So yeah, this is my new phone. I have 128 gigabytes of space, guys, because like I said, I have to hold on to things and I love pictures. And I plan not to get a new phone for like 10 years, bro. Maybe not 10 years, but a long periodically time. So, oh, I'm also with Verizon now. Shout out to Verizon, Red. Okay, Verizon. Because I get a discount as a teacher, and Sprint, who I had before, just doesn't work in the area that I live in. Like, the service was terrible. So I'm really excited about my new phone, and I cannot wait to put on my dress and like snap some pictures before I go to work and then go get my iced coffee, and it's going to be a wonderful Wednesday. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for your support, and just thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sign language. All right. Bye, YouTube.